Hi, this is a review of the M701R purchased from MerryMobiles.com. This is also known as the Haipad, Haina, or Apad M701R. It is a 7-inch 16:9 form factor. It is running Android 2.3 and it is a multi-touch resistive screen. The resolution is 800 by 480. And on the front here you've got a back button. This is a remote sensor if you find a remote that'll work for it, and a camera right here. On the top you have, this is the power toggle right here. So you press that down and that's how you turn it on. It's also the back button and the home button. On this side you have the power jack, headphone jack, USB port. This is a physical on-off toggle switch. This is kind of a master power switch and also useful if you need to reset the device. But this needs to be flipped down first before you can hit the power button on this side. And this here is a full-size USB port and the external micro SD slot and microphone. The rest of the device, the speakers on the bottom here, it's smooth, not a whole lot to report that way. We're going to go ahead and power it on. And again, to power it on you have to have this switch over here down. Now more about the device. It is running a Telechips TCC8902 processor, 720 MHz, and it has an ARM Mali 200 GPU. It has 4 gig built-in NAND flash and 512 megabyte of RAM. Overall, it's a nice little device, very similar in design and shape to the Mid V7. Which is a less expensive device, but also the performance isn't as nice as this, and it also isn't multi-touch, which we'll get into. So you can see it's booting up now. And we'll just, on this review, just run through some basic apps, try to answer some common questions people have had. One of the main one has been how to power it on, and again, you just flip this toggle switch down and press the top left button up here, and that will power it up. To root this device, I have a root script out on the Slate Droid forums. You can find it in the mid-816 thread, both of them, the mid-816 and mid-816R2. But there is a root script out there that makes it really easy to root the device. So as you can see, we've got your standard load screen here, and I'm going to get the lights. Alright. And here we go. So, with resistive screens, the best way to use them is to kind of use the flat of your nail here, and that gives you the best kind of response. So let's get back to our home screen. As you can see, standard Android screen. You've got your settings. I added a power bar here so you can adjust the brightness. 1, 2. And we'll go into the settings and scroll down. We've got the About device. And you can see Android 2.3.3, the Telechips, and the kernel version, and everything you need there. And we hit the back button. Date, time, accessibility, language and keyboard. If you find you need to change the language that it's in, you can manage the applications and the display settings. You can also output. It does have HDMI output on it. And you can set your screen timeout. I've got mine set at 10 minutes. Wireless networks, you have Wi-Fi and VPN settings. Also, it's set up for 3G provided you have an external 3G dongle. And on top here you have volume controls. You also have any back button and a home button and the battery. So that's the settings and the About device. I've added a little program here called Audio Manager widget. This allows me to control the volume since it doesn't have a physical volume switch on it. Just makes it a little easier to control. The Android Market, it does come with it. You just hit Market and load up. I'm currently not connected to Wi-Fi, otherwise it would pull up the Android Market. You have Photo Gallery. We got one picture from the camera here. And not much to see on there, but as you can see, it is multi-touch. You can pinch to zoom, which if this was a single touch screen you wouldn't be able to do. Okay, I'll go back out. And it comes with some basic games and all the other main programs you'll need. As you can see, you have documents to go, so you have full document editing and Skype. And I've rooted this device, so that's why you see Super User there. I've also added the Wi-Fi analyzer, so it would, if there are wireless networks in the area, it would find those. And let's just go load up Angry Birds. And I've turned the volume down. This is a pretty loud device when it comes to volume. But let's just show you the Angry Birds performance here. Actually, I've got it turned down probably a bit too much. Hit the home button. Oh, actually, where's the power button? Exit out of there, turn it up a little bit here. There we go. Back in Angry Birds. There we go. A little more volume for you. As you can see, it's pretty responsive. Much more responsive than the Mid V7 is. Let the little menu there play. And not really any lag on Angry Birds, which is always nice. And he's rolling off there. As you can see, again, we can pinch and zoom. Now the screen, for this screen, you have to press a little harder than you might on some other screens because it's resistive, but it will respond and it will pinch and zoom. Alright, next level. We'll just do one more level here. There we go. Oh. Okay. And there we go. Anyways, you get the point. Angry Birds runs normal, no lag, and it's with the background enabled, which some devices you can't even have the background on. It does have this app monster. It's another app market, but it'd be best to stick with the Android market right here, and that's where you can download different programs. Has some media programs, Gmail. Again, you have Office editing. And you can do Word documents or Excel, anything you would need to that way, full editing. And that's the basics of the device. Some programs that I would suggest installing right away, I would suggest installing Dolphin Browser HD, the stock browser that's on here right here. Stock browser on Android just isn't that great. So Dolphin Browser HD, it's a free app, and it allows you to do tabs and a much better browsing experience, along with Flash capability and everything that way. So overall, it's a great little device. Does everything you'll need it to, and if you have other questions or comments, post them out to the forum. I'd be happy to answer them. You can find that link at the bottom of the video, or do a comment on the video itself on YouTube. Look forward to more reviews, and if you have questions, again, let us know. Thanks. Bye.